It was a sprawling condo in the city center, 1 unit per floor. Mimi had told me Matt bought it to escape the noise of their family estate. The doorbell chimed 3 times. I heard the scuff of slippers against the floor from inside. Slow, heavy footsteps that seemed to tread directly on my last nerve. Click. The door swung open. Matt had obviously just woken up. He was dressed in dark gray silk pajamas, the collar gaping open to reveal the faint outline of his abs and the shadow of a dangerously sexy V-line. A few strands of his hair stuck up in a messy rebellion, and his face was a thundercloud of, "Don't you dare speak to me," morning grumpiness. He squinted, his gaze lingering on my face for a bare 2 seconds before sliding past me, looking at the empty air behind me. "Mimi sent you." My fingers were trembling so hard I could barely control them. I just nodded dumbly. Matt yawned, stepping aside to let me in. "Come on in." He turned and walked back into the apartment, his voice still rough with sleep. "Leave the suitcase by the door. Find a spot for yourself somewhere. I'm going back to bed." "Oh, right." He took 2 steps, then stopped and turned back to me. Those almond-shaped eyes of his, slightly upturned, scanned me with a critical look. "Where's the thing?" I blinked. "What?" Matt pointed at my empty hands, then at my enormous suitcase. "Mimi's precious little treasure, the turtle. Where is it?" "In the suitcase." He frowned, as if the idea was completely absurd. "Hope it doesn't suffocate in there." I was frozen to the spot, my face flushing a deep, mortified crimson. How was I supposed to tell him? There was no turtle. The darling baby girl that needed to be fed and cared for was me. My mouth opened, but before I could explain, Matt waved a dismissive hand, his patience clearly wearing thin. "Whatever. I'll deal with it when I wake up. Just don't let it crawl all over the place. I'm a neat freak." And with that, he slammed his bedroom door shut, leaving me standing alone in the vast, empty living room, feeling like a complete idiot caught in a hurricane. He really genuinely thought I was a delivery person dropping off a turtle. I sat on the sofa like a statue for 2 hours, waging a fierce internal war. Maybe I should just leave. This misunderstanding is way too big. But the thought of living under the same roof as Matt for 3 whole months was a temptation I couldn't resist. That single thought crushed all my instincts to flee. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't bear to leave. Matt was a senior from my high school and Mimi's older brother. He was known for his sharp tongue and arrogant attitude, looking at everyone as if they were idiots. But I'd seen him feed stray cats when he thought no one was looking. I'd seen him give his umbrella to an old woman picking through trash in a downpour, then sprint back to his car through the rain. He wasn't unkind. He was just too proud to show it. As I was lost in thought, the bedroom door opened again. Matt emerged, showered, and changed into a set of casual loungewear. He looked refreshed, the sharp edges of his morning temper softened. He was sipping from a bottle of ice water as he walked into the living room. He stopped short when he saw me still sitting there. "You're still here!" I shot up.
Click the link in my bio to get the full story for free.